All right. So, I had previously tried to do the hetonite component in as small of a space as I could, and then I messed it up. I realized that I made some mistakes in it. But then, what is hetonite? It's the new Enfield thing. It's the new resource that you need to produce to make stuff, to make these hetonite components. This right here, that's the hetonite. So I fixed it up a little bit, and because I realized that I can have some of the units outside of the box. thinking outside the box. Also, I finally realized that I can just run the shearnite through here to put it into there. And now I also have it putting the excess heavy shearnite out and through here so it can be stashed so that not all of it is getting wasted. And then this is going to there, and then only some of it is going to be made into the hetonite components because I already made all of Fanghi's armor, so I don't really need a heavy production line of them, whereas this one I do need more of because I need to make the turrets with that. So I have two of the outputs to there and then one to here. So only 1/3 of this is getting put into there and 2/3 of it are being put there, but it's still producing them all. So that was a stream idea that I had, and I thought, wow, that's gonna be a really stupid stream idea, but that's kind of why I wanted to do it. The theory that Reinsong will gain more bleed. Burn. Maybe. Wait. I mean, I had chat closed the entire time for that, because I thought it would impact the quality. Because, like, if I read the chat, then I probably would have cracked. I probably would have, like, laughed. So that's why I had it, like, off during that, because I didn't want to break character. But yeah, no, that was put that in my lo-fi music playlist. There's not even music in it though. It's just me. It's just me talking the whole time. There's not even music in it. Okay, but yeah, so originally this was music that stream is I am honored. I'm so honored that I can be of help. ASMR. I mean, I guess, bro. Alright, so this was the first version, and this version actually did not work at all because this was just built incorrectly. Yeah, I don't know what I was thinking making it like this. I forgot why exactly, but this one just doesn't work. Like, there's things that just aren't even... Oh yeah, the Ferium. The Ferium isn't even here on this one. Like, it's not even connected to it. In 1.1, the Ferium is connected, but it still doesn't work properly for some reason. I forgot exactly why, but it doesn't exactly work right. Also, it's still... Like, this part, like, them being bumped out is a little bit awkward. 1.2, I think I tried to flatten it out a bit, but it didn't exactly make it any narrower. 1.3, I think I went back to 1.1 and then tried to fix up some things. That was whatever. 1.4, also I think all 1.0 through 1.5 I think I did on stream, but on stream. But 1.6 and 1.7 I did, I think, yesterday off stream, just for a couple minutes. This one, I don't even know what's going on here. Why is it looking like this? All right, and then that got me to 1.5 where, actually, no, I guess I didn't make a version where the things are going off. Okay, this one, it is a bit more condensed. So it is more condensed. However, 1.6, this is the ones where I realized that I could have the things off of the thing. And then it's 1.6, it has all of them going to... This is where I started with this thing, running the shearnite through it. And then the heavy shearnite gets produced, and so does this and that. Very, very descriptive. This one, though, has all of them running to their own individual protocol stash. And that does work because it doesn't take any more space than having the single protocol stash. Although it does only take like maybe 20 more power from the factory, but that's not really an issue when you have thousands extra at your disposal. So yeah, so this is the newest, my newest model of the thing. And the blueprint size, it says 25 times 19. However, when you actually place it down, all of these ones with the water treatment units, these are technically not inside the building area. So it's actually like if you take off 4 from each side, so it's actually like 21 times 15 instead. So that is definitely a space saver compared to the previous versions, is by having these things outside of it. So this is definitely now my most compact model. Now, I know some people may be thinking, well, I mean, this doesn't exactly run at its optimal rate. And that would be correct. It doesn't run at its optimal rate, because its optimal rate would require more of these things going into that. But I do not want more of these things going into that, because I want the other ones being crafted into the things that you sell. Because, to be honest, you don't need this running at an optimal rate. You don't need this running at its maximum efficiency. Because what in the world are you going to do with 58,000 hetonite components? Nothing. You do not need 58,000 hetonite components. You need 150. Maybe 300. Maybe 450. But, like, right now, yeah. And I've already crafted Fangyi's gear, so hold on. So I've already crafted Fangyi's gear, so I don't even need any more of these, which is why I started running the fitting units through here now. Also, I realized that if I had this like that, I can just run it down and through that way, which saves a lot of space over here. Because that means this fitting unit... Also, I optimized it a little bit. Now, I won't say this is the optimal fitting for all of this guaranteed, but I did my best, and I don't think I can get it to be any better than this. Now, it doesn't run insanely fast, but it runs fast enough, because it's producing the things that I want it to produce, which is these, so that I can craft the new turrets, and these, so that I can craft armor. And I think I prefer it running slowly, because when this gets jammed, because obviously the hetonite part runs slower than the heavy shearnite. The heavy shearnite, I want that to get clogged, because then that produces the heavy shearnite, and then it continues to store the heavy shearnite. So we get to keep the heavy shearnite, and then hopefully once... Also, I have it running not as fast as it could be, because if I did, then I would be having 2 units of shearnite running to it, but I don't want that much shearnite running through it, because I want the other things that are taking shearnite, like because the other components also take shearnite, and those need to get back to cap so that I can no longer have to produce them. But once those are full, then all the other shearnite aside from this will be going straight into the battery production, which sells probably for the best. So yeah, selling the batteries. Also, well, you need batteries for, you know, producing power for the entire facility. So it's kind of a necessary thing. Yeah. So yeah. Actually, I don't think I showed the other. I don't think I showed my other area after I fixed it up. Hold on, I can do that for a sec. Because there was an area that I fixed up. Here it is. I mean, it's not perfect, but I think it looks a little bit better than it did originally. So at first it was like going through the top, but I kind of I tried to semi-optimize it. Now I didn't start using the new reactor crucibles in this area. Honestly, I don't know if I even could. Actually, maybe no, maybe it would be better to run it through here. Because then... Well, this is... I made this before 1.2 dropped. So this is obviously not going to be up to date. This is... Because this is just as far as I got within... within 1.1. Although looking at it now, I probably could easily optimize this quite a bit more, which I was considering doing in this stream, but I can show what it's like for a second before doing anything with it. So I had 2 cuprium production lines and 2 shearnite making, because it takes in, because for the formula it takes 2 of the zircon effluent, 2 of it. So that's why I have 2 lines running to it and only 1 barium going to it. Now, could I have made this look a little bit better? Maybe. Although I just haven't exactly worked out how I would do such a thing. Yeah, probably. You know, now that I'm looking at it, maybe I could have had this like over there, and then actually, it's still kind of difficult because there's only so much space over here. Because it's not like I can put it here; it would have to be here. So I would still need it to be like back here. But I could still maybe move this down to here, and then these could be moved down to, and then would that give it space to have this over there? No, I don't think it would. See, now I do want to mess with it, but at the same time, all of the battery production is producing currently, so I don't really want to mess with it too much right now, because I feel like it's already kind of decent, right? Like, I think it's decent, because I have my 2 battery production lines both next to each other, and then I still have a little bit of space here too. And then this I can actually move over here to give me even more space for other stuff. And if I decided to optimize this area, then I could probably compact this even more, which would be a good idea. The thing is, it's a little bit difficult because the pipe directions are kind of not great, unfortunately. Actually, maybe this is fine, because I don't think... Okay, because if it produces this, it's still going to be this for every 2 seconds. So it's not like putting them in the same reactor is going to double the reaction, actually. No, actually, no, I think that's wrong. Yeah, no, maybe I should just switch to the new reactor crucible. Although I don't think I can use this one as well in it, because I would still need output for... What was this? It's outputting... Okay, inert zircon effluent and zircon effluent. And then this also needs to output sewage. So, in other words, yeah, that's not happening. Oh, now that I think of it, these I could definitely get out of the way. I can definitely push this to the right more now that I'm looking at it. Because these water treatment units can be outside of the thing. And these protocol stashes can very easily fit along there. So yeah, no, now that I'm looking at this, I can definitely bump it 2 units to the right. So... I mean, I don't think I would move these to the right. Because, well, I think it should be pretty obvious why I won't do that. But it would give me more space on the side. I mean, the thing is, it's like, what do we even really need the space for? Like, maybe I will try to do that. I mean, I don't have like an insane amount of time right now, though. I might have more time later, but like, as for right now, I don't know how much time I have. I did kind of just want to show the one thing that I fixed and then call it, but I did kind of want to look at this briefly to try to see if I could fix it up a little. The thing is, I would want to use a different space to make this. Oh, I know. We have a different space to make this. We have the largest space to make this. We have so much space to make it. Okay, never mind. We're good. We're absolutely chilling. We are thriving with how much space we have. Yeah, no, we're good. We're good on space. We don't gotta worry about that at all. Yeah. Also, I shortened this from 2 buses and the power thing to 1 bus and the power thing. So now we can have quite a bit at our disposal. Okay, let's start with 2 probably should be fine. Let's put it there. All right, how are we gonna do this now? Okay, I guess we could do the, is it this one? System blueprint? Wait, no, it's my blueprints, okay. Circle 1.2, was this what I had it as? It is, okay. Could place this, I guess. Okay. And now I want to construct it and then stop all of those things. So let's do that. Let's construct it. So then I see my general layout. I don't really care about the materials because we have materials to spare. We'll do that and then submit. And now we will turn these off and off and off. Off. Great. Okay, now to try to optimize this. So these two reactor crucibles can be put into one reactor crucible, into the expanded crucible. Let's make 2 of those to start. So that, okay, cuprium parts, got it. Okay, so this thing we can stash. We'll stash that, and we'll stash that. So expanded crucible, how is this gonna work? Now do we want to try to keep it thin, or do we want to keep it narrow? Well, I know those mean the same thing, but I mean like do we want it tall or wide is the question, I guess. I guess it depends. Alright, maybe I'd want to just reset all this just to make it a little neater. Yeah, no, I will. They're getting reset. Actually, no, we'll just move it. We'll move it. We don't really have space to do that, actually. Can we put it over here, actually? Oh, we can. Okay, that's good. Alright, so we're gonna do a expanded crucible over here. Actually, yeah, we'll do it like this. I'm trying to think, what if we have, actually does this have an output? It does, which means I can run this through it, technically. I don't know if I'd want to do that, but I could do that if I wanted to. Or I could also do the therium like that. Optimization stream. Yes. Yes, this is a optimization stream. Well, as optimized as I can get, because I don't know how optimized I can actually get, because I'm not a professional or anything. Okay. Can do another expanded crucible. Although, maybe I should just go one at a time. So that goes into the other reactor. Although, I'm thinking of using the expanded crucible for that as well. Because I only really need one, I only really need one thing. So the shearonite gets put into here. It makes the shearonite. Oh, what does it make? Okay, we run the shearonite and water through it. It makes liquid shearonite, and we leave the liquid shearonite in there and sewage, and then that makes the zircon F1. Okay, so we want the cuprium to be below the shearonite. I guess I can kind of do it similarly to how I did this one, with this going, because this I like a lot, how I did that. So I want to do that again. Let's do this, and then, okay, where was it? Refining unit. Okay. Okay, no, let's move this up a little bit to start. This therium will go there too. Okay, so we need a gap there. Now, the thing is, it shouldn't be jamming, so I don't think we should need to run it to water treatment, actually. Will we? Actually, we might, because the zircon production line does make sewage as well, so we could just run it to that, I guess. Okay, we could do that. So let's have a kind of want to have a water output over here, running to here, but as a splitter. So then we can do water to there, and then water to there. Okay, and then here, we can have a splitter. Although, I don't know if I actually want it to be a splitter. Ooh, also that wouldn't fit properly if I did it like that. Alright, let's assume this is on the bottom to start. Because it will be more, more friendly like that. It'll be less of a pain. Okay, we can do it like this for now. Okay, and then... Okay, not that close. And then pipe splitter for the water, go there. This will go there, and then where? To the expanded? Maybe I don't want it to be an expanded. Because we're not exactly gonna be using all of the ports from it. Hard to say. Alright, let's try like this for now. That, because I don't think on this one. Yeah, no, on this one I didn't have a splitter running to the thing. Actually, does it take sewage to make things, or wait, hold on, why am I running sewage to here? Does it need sewage? It does. Okay, that's why. It does need sewage. Okay, yeah, no, I don't think I was running a splitter on it though, and I don't think it was clogging, so it should be fine as is, like without a splitter. Okay, that's fine then. So then next up is what? Is Lucky, what if yeah, it's not gonna work. Yeah, it's not gonna work. I want to run something extra through here, but I don't know what to do with it. Maybe ferrium? I could potentially do the ferrium. Although only if it really like has the space for it. Okay, so this is going to go to a waste and to a something else. I could do the ferrium like I have it here. That would work. Well, we'll see it by at the end, I guess. Okay, so they make these two. So one of them goes into here. Does this need sewage? Hold on. What does it make to? What does it take to make the zircon? Okay, no, it doesn't need. It needs 2 zircon effluents. That's what it was. Okay, so it needs 2 zircon effluents. So maybe I'll turn it around like that. Olympus, I want to continue very shortly. Like, I want to play that very soon, but yeah, no, I've just been doing other stuff based on what I feel like doing, or what I have time for. Because like right now I don't have like that much time, so I want to do Olympus when I have like the time to do it. Because Olympus, I have a feeling it'll take another few hours. And right now I don't have that much time. But maybe later today or tomorrow. Hopefully sometime soon. Hopefully. Okay, I guess I do need space to be able to run the zircon out of it. Actually, what's the byproduct? That and sewage. So, although that sewage is just gonna get dumped anyway, so maybe it doesn't matter. Then I also needed Farium. So where's the Farium gonna come from? Not yet. Yeah, not yet. Maybe. Okay, I'm gonna make 2 more of these. Kind of feeling if I actually no, I'm gonna need a lot of space if I do it this way. Oh, that's gonna be so vertical. I don't know if I like that. I don't think I do. I don't think I like that at all, actually. That takes a lot of space. Wow. I think these gotta be like that. Otherwise, it's just gonna be not enough space. Maybe like that. No, I don't really like that though. I guess this one could be like this. It's just a little bit awkwardly spaced. Maybe something like this, and then the refiner could be like this. I mean, I don't really like that too much though, low-key. Yeah, I don't really like that at all. I mean, it would kind of fit, but I don't know, I just don't like that. No, actually, maybe that would work. Okay, that's gotta be there. This would have to be like that. And then the Farium could be... Okay, let's see. This game, like... Watch game, I don't think it's like that. I think it's just a very, like, unserious game. Okay, wait, where's the shredder? There it is. Okay, shredder. There. Ooh, one issue is gonna be the power sourcing. That's gonna be a little difficult. Okay, we need a output about there. Ooh, actually, is that able to do that? I don't know if it is. Oh wait, no, it is. Okay. Because then that can be like that. And then we'll run a splitter. Oh wait, will that work? I don't know if it will. I think this would have to be up another one, which I don't really want it to be. That'll be difficult. Unless it's up here, or no, it'd have to be down here, which I could not do. Oh, actually, no, I can do that because. Oh wait, no, I can't. No, I can't. Just kidding. This is difficult. Splitter. Oh, I could do it. No, I can't. Maybe. Quite difficult. Because the splitter would have to be here if it's like this, but I don't want it to be. Unless I do it on the opposite side, but then the shearonite wouldn't fit through properly. Unless this gets moved to here, perchance. What if this is here? How would that work? I don't think it would. This is down one, then the splitter. Wait, that might actually fix it. Hold on. Hold on. Because if this is here, then we could do a splitter here. Oh wait, no, then they can't get through. Ooh, wait. This might work, actually. Wait, this might actually work. Hold on. Hold on. The splitter... Actually, I don't know. What's the characters you run after your game? I have some that I think I would like to add, but I don't exactly know for sure. Like I don't like write them all down though, is the thing. But yeah, I do have a list of characters I would like to add. Maybe I should just make it a regular crucible, because then it would be... I mean, it is only one space smaller. So it wouldn't be like an insane difference. Okay, right now this can enter that and go through around there, and then go through to there. So that's a good fit for that. But then, this refining unit, I'm still not sure of how I want it to be. Kind of difficult. I mean, I could potentially just run it from the outside. Although, I don't know if that would exactly work the best. I could put it up here to make it a little simpler, but I don't think I really like that. Yeah, no, I would not like that. I mean, that would work, because then the splitter be... No, that would work. I just don't really like the way that looks very much. What if I have this down here? How would that be? If I had a double water. A water here and a water here. Then the water could go up. And then... If I had it here... No. No. I would need to move this up here. Would that work? Yes, it would. One piece. Yep. That's what we're working with. Okay, I think that would actually work. Because if it goes up to here, we could split it very early on. And then... Actually, what if I put this down? No. Okay, if I split it here, then one to there, the other to there. This could just run into that. Okay, and then these would not get stopped by that splitter anymore. Oh, wait, no, that's still... Okay, this I would want to move here, but I know I can't because this thing will be in the way. Unless... No, I can't move. Actually, can I could put it here, potentially. But why did I need to do that again? I don't remember. Why did I need to do that? So I can move the refining unit down? Maybe. Was that it? I think that might have been it. Let's try that. Let's do that, and then... Oh, wait, that's blocked off now, though. Wait, is that fine? Wait, that is fine. Okay. No, that's completely fine. Wait, no, it's not. Just kidding. Not fine at all. Ah, it's unfortunate. It's really unfortunate. Okay, this conduit outlet, we're trying to replace that, so it's not bothered with that. This can get to there. This can now... Oh, wait, no, that'll get cut off by that. Maybe I should just do it like this again. Should be way simpler. You know, maybe let's put that back there. Let's try. What if I do that or this? How would that be? It's split there. I think this would potentially work, actually. Wait, yeah, I think this might work. Because if we split here, we can still bridge the other one through to reach waste. That can go to there. This can go to there. This can bridge and go to there. How optimized is your factory? Hopefully enough. Hopefully. It's not perfect, but I'm doing my best. Okay, and then... Okay. So that kind of works there. Run it there and around. And then this would run to there. And then it would go around as well. Unless, unless I make this vertical. Although, no, I don't think I should. Yeah, no, it should not be vertical. This is gonna have waste as well. So I kind of want to connect it to the other one with waste. But I don't know where I would put it. Okay, at this rate, this can just go straight to here, and it doesn't even need to go through that. So... Okay, well, protocol stash can go... Oh, wait, which one was it? Here it is. Protocol stash... Oh wait, hold on, is this the one that's gonna make it? I guess it is. Okay. Protocol stash will go here. Actually, do I want it to go there? I guess I can. I don't know if I like that though. I guess. Actually, we'll see. Because it's going to be producing this and sewage. So, put protocol stash here and then pipes can run through there. But actually, no, they can't. They can't run through there. So now, where is the other pipes going to be at? Not sure. Not sure. I feel like this can be way better. Like this so far is looking all right, but this part, not a fan of that. I could do the thin one and move it up, and then I could try to swap the crucibles and this around a little bit. That might be better. Yeah, maybe that would be better. These shredding units I would have to move though. Still need to be out on this side anyway. This is difficult. Quite the challenge. If I move that to there, how would that look? If I moved this to... If I move this to here, then that would be what? Well, then I could split it here. So that would be good. Actually, I can't do that because I still need the waste to go out from there. So I would have to put it here at a minimum. Okay, let's try it like this though. Okay, waste or splitter here. And I can continue to here. Then maybe this one should go there, and then this one can go through. Maybe that. Because then it saves a little space on pipes going out that way. Well, a little bit. And then this is like that. Although, realistically, I should just do that. Okay, let's not get this all mixed up now. Okay, this can still go through here. Yeah. And we'll do that, so now that can just go directly to that. This can go... Oh, wait. If there's going to be a bridge here, then I can't run it through that. Which means I might as well run it through this. So then ferrium will run through here. It'll go that way, and it'll go that way, and then it'll go and connect to here. Okay, that works. And then... I think it's mostly connected. Although these still don't have a direction to be going in yet. Okay, that's not... Okay, undo that. Undo that. Okay. Oh, and I still have to find a way to power it as well, I guess. How are we gonna do that? Oh, easily, I guess? I mean, yeah, that works pretty easily. Okay. Then we need... I guess we can just put that straight into protocol stash. I guess. I mean, I had it being put through crafting, but I don't think it really needs to be put through crafting or anything crazy like that. I guess there's still going to be space over here. Because the waste... the waste units aren't going to be too far apart or anything. Okay, we need one for inert zircon effluent, and then we need one for sewage. Although there's only just one for sewage, I guess, so that's fine. Maybe on the side. Horror is too much horror game for you. Jump scares. Jump scares, I'm not a fan of. I'm not a fan of jump scares. Oh, one moment. I've returned full screen? Full screen? Huh? Like the game in full screen, or? And Enfield is full screen right now. Or is this about horror games? Okay, I think this should run this way. And then here. And then this way. I don't know where I want it to run though. Jump scares? For horror games? Just any horror games? Or full screen jump scares? Huh? I mean, I feel like just any jump scares in general. I just wouldn't really. Just not exactly a fan of the jump scare format, I suppose. Maybe I should go around the other way. It's kind of fine running this way. Actually, is it fine running this way? I don't know. I don't really like the way it looks. I'd rather it just be going around to a waste treatment that was here. Would that work though? Maybe. How much waste does it make per second? Okay, 1 per 2 seconds, so that should be alright if I run into the same thing. Theoretically. Let's try and do that. Because this looks really ugly like this currently. Yeah, no, this looks kind of disgusting right now. I don't like it running through like that. Okay, it's gotta be here. Here, 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 here. Here. Here, and then a converger over here. Converger. There. And then that can get sent to waste treatment. Okay, that works. That does work. And I guess this space is already being taken up by a conveyor belt, so it's not like it's gonna make a huge difference. And then this can run to a oh, actually now I can't put the I mean, I can still put it there, though. Can I put it here? Yeah. Okay, because I need to find a space for the pylon and the, for both the pylon and the, protocol stash. Because this I might also just run to a protocol stash. Okay, this I also need to run to waste treatment. Now let's put the waste treatment things. Hold on, is that a... Is that the wrong converger? I need a pipe converger. Did I have it as a regular converger before? Maybe I did. I don't remember. Okay, anyways. Let's temporarily put a treatment unit. So we know it's going to a treatment unit. And same with the sewage over here. So now, if we... Are you connected? Maybe you are. Okay, now if we put this like to the side, like that, then we could put a protocol stash like right here. And that would work, technically. Although, I don't know where I would put one for there. I could do one here, and then this could go around into another one over here, technically. I mean, that could work. I mean, it does, but I don't know if I like that or not. Because then I still need space for the pylon, once again. I guess there is technically space there. And this pylon, I guess... I don't know if I like this. I mean, one can obviously be on the side, right? But for the ones in the center here, it's a little bit more difficult than that. Trying to think. If I turn this, then maybe? Because if I turn this like that, then can I still get the pipe to split properly? I don't think so. Unless that's moved up one. Wait, that might work actually. Minecraft creepers scary. No. I don't know. I don't really think I get jump scared by it. Minecraft often. Kind of jump scares. I mean, I guess situationally, but not typically, I guess. Okay, that like that, and then that there, and then... Okay, that's a bridge, so that's fine. Okay, and then the splitter needs to be here. So actually, is this going the right way? Yes, it is. Okay. It's good. So then... Splitter... There. And... There. Is this a bridge? Okay. Stash that... Okay, this can be stashed for a sec. Okay. Stash that. And like that. Okay, and then this can low-key be on the outside for a sec. So it's not bothering me temporarily. Okay, that works, and then this will go This gotta go somewhere. I don't know where though. Maybe... Can I move them down one? No, I can't. If I could move them down one, then I could probably put a thing here, which would be good, but I don't really have space for that currently. Maybe... No. That wouldn't work. Because I was gonna think if I move this pipe around like this, then I could put a pile on there, but there's not enough space for that, so... A little bit unfortunate. A pylon kind of has to go here. There's just not a lot of space for it in many places. Or it could go here, honestly. Might actually have to go there. Like if it goes here... No, the pipe still doesn't have space to... Hold on. It might actually have space to go around if I do that. Hold on. Hold on a second, because if I do this and then that, and then the pylon... Where was it? Here? Yeah, here. No, here. Then I can fit a percal stash here. Or here. So this can go... Oh no, you can't. Go like that though. Okay, that's fine. Let's go like... Actually, I don't know if that works. Oh wait, it does. Oh, it does. Because then this can go like that, and then across like that. There we go. There we go. That fits. Took a little bit of puzzling out, but that does fit. That's great. In terms of Project games, are we gonna play games? No mods. Yeah, no, I'm not gonna. I don't touch mods for any game ever. I just don't do mods. Okay, that fits like that. Did the... Oh, right, and then this pipe. Ooh, hold on, this actually fits even better than I thought it does. Because this can go in through here now. Actually, no, it can't. Oh, yes, it can! Oh, yes, it can. Oh, no, it can't. That's unfortunate. Oh, I thought it was such a good idea. Oh, I thought it was such a good idea, too. That's unfortunate. Really unfortunate. Why can conveyor belts not go through bridges? If they can go through these things, why can't they go through bridges? Who designed it like that? Why is it like that? Why can I not place a bridge over a conveyor belt? That's ridiculous. That's ridiculous. And it was... it would have worked so well. But no, because they don't like splitting things. I thought that was so smart too. I could potentially go the other way, but I mean, it doesn't really look that great, to be honest. Well, it's the opposite of great, just looks not good at all. I could potentially run these two to the same thing, but I don't really want to do that. I don't want to get it clogged up. Maybe... maybe I do just run it around it. It'd take up one more space, but... I could potentially have a treatment unit here, but it doesn't exactly look the best. And it does make way more sense to just have them run through the same thing. Yeah. Because, like, why would I not run them through the same thing? Would this fit over here? It might. Actually, hold on, let me try that. Let me get rid of this. Do that. Move this there. Move this there, and then move this. That does nothing. Why? What's the point of me doing that? I was thinking I could do this like that. Now that doesn't need bridges anymore, but it's still kind of like, what's the point of that, you know? Because it still can't get through there. What if... No. No, that wouldn't work. What if this bridge was up here instead of down there? Then would that be able to go through the inner tube? I don't think so, actually. Wait, actually, what if it does? Wait, no, there's not enough space for the pylon then. Ah, why is this like this? Why does it have to be so tedious? I guess I can just run it down here, which I don't really want to do, but I mean, it's not a problem, but I just don't really want to do that. I guess it's better than running it up, because if it's down, then it's at least, like, out of the way of whatever. I just don't really like that for building, though. Like, for these, how none of them are over the thing. I mean, I could just push it out more, and it would be so much simpler. Like, if I just duplicated this up here, although no, the Farium wouldn't be running through it. Unless... Unless I do just run the Farium through it, and then run the Farium through, like, I do something like that, that might work. Although... No, because it would still need that pipe there. Actually, let me see. If this is like here, then... Wait, no, it'd have to be like up here for the refining unit to fit properly. Then... Oh, then it would still... No, that would probably take even more space. This is difficult. Quite a difficult task. You know, I guess I could just run this, like... Okay, if I push this to there, I could do that. That. And then I could, actually, I should probably just do the splitter here, if anything. That'll make more sense. Hold on. Hold on. Oh, actually, we have the treatment unit over here. I'll have to be, like, here. Put it there. and then like that. Then we could do this going down this way and into that. That does work. It looks horrible, but it works. Yeah, it does work, I believe. More HP upside for 3. Not sure. I mean, I would think she's better at 4, well, just because it's up to 4, but I don't know if it's like necessary for her or not. I guess the main thing she does is sinking count, so as long as she's able to do that, then she's fine. Are these not connected? Why do they look like they're not connected when they are? That's weird. Whatever. Is this it? Is this the whole production? Or, well, I guess this would have to be like that. Is that... That's really it? So this was cut down to that. Is it larger, though? Is the new question. Okay, this outlet we can move over for a sec. Okay, yeah, no, I want to see how large it is. I guess it's going to be technically only as wide as this, though. So we gotta add... Okay, so 14 by 20. Now 14 by 20, 14 by 20, 14 by 20, as opposed to 23 by 25. Okay, that does save quite a bit of space, looking at it like that. Yeah. Wait, was it 14 by 20? Yeah, 14 by 20. So I guess 14 wide, 20 tall, as opposed to 23 wide, 25 tall. So it's cutting down the height by 5 and then width by 9, I guess. So that is kind of more space efficient, I suppose. Although this is also only when the treatments are on the outside as well. Because when they're on the inside, then it bumps that number up by by a little bit. Is there a better way to put this? I don't think there is, actually. Yeah, no, this thing is kind of just in the way of everything. Well, maybe I should swap this out with the other one. Oh, maybe not, because this also doesn't include the production of... this doesn't include the production of the parts of the cuprium part production, because on the other thing I have those included with the build. I probably could add on to the end, but I don't know if I want to do that. I learned that rupture protection is a thing. Rupture protection is indeed a thing. That's true. Okay, maybe I do want to try this out on the new, or on my old version. Because this is definitely much more thinned out. Does look pretty clean. I mean, yeah, I don't know. I mean, how else could I optimize it? Like, I'm trying to think if there could be a way that would make it more compact, I guess, but I can't really think of one. Okay, so it does need to be there. Yeah, I can't really think of a way to make this more compact. I guess it does seem compact compared to the other one, but this bottom part I really don't like. Like, it just feels like it's sticking out way too much. This part I feel like is the main reason, because if I could move this protocol stash. Wait, hold on, can I? Hold on a sec. Can I? Is it possible? No, because of this pipe right here. Ah, that's annoying. And then I can't even bridge it because this won't go through that, and I won't go through that. Wait, actually, if I... No, that won't work. That won't work. Because then these would conflict over here, and that'll be its own problem. I was just thinking if I do that, then I could have a pipe go out through here, but no, because that one little tiny piece wants to get in the way for some reason. Alright. It's fine. It's not like I wanted to optimize anyway. Even though the whole point of this was to optimize. Yep. Alright. It's a little bit unfortunate. I think this really is as compact as I can make it. See, like, this I could run through a fitting unit, but like this one, not an option. Like, yeah. Actually, I guess technically I could run this through a fitting unit, and then if I duplicate this and have it up here and have another version, then I could probably use this one and this one, combine them, and then have them do a molding unit, and then the other top one would be for another fitting unit, like the bottom one. That could work. Possibly. Could possibly work. Okay, I kind of want to turn this on so then I can save the blueprint with all these turned on. It's not gonna let me do that. Let's do that. And then now we can turn that on, and then that. Oh right, the water's not on, so it's not gonna actually start. Nope, not like that. What are you doing? Leave that. And then like that. And then on, and then on. And then we don't actually have water running to it, so... Oh wow, is it running off one double pipe? I think it is. Okay, that's not bad. Where... Depot access. Why is it in depot access in the first place? This is not depot access. Okay, the water's like over there or something. Yeah, it's here. Okay, and then... Wow, I didn't realize we can place them outside of that now. And then a... Where is it? Where is the... Where is this thing? Where? Resourcing? Okay. Yeah, no, this thing is... I don't like the way it's organized. Okay, that. That. And then another one to test this out. Okay, and then power pylon there. That should pump to there. That should pump to there. Why is it pumping? Why is it not pumping? Did I not connect it? Are you not connected? Are you not connected? Oh my god, what is going on? Oh, we're over the power limit. Maybe we should pick some things up. Okay, this one, stash. There we go. This one we can stash too. Okay, now you connect to that. Okay, now how well do you run? Okay, kind of decently, not crazy though. That's the wrong button. Okay, so yellow needs to be zircon effluent. Orange needs to be inert zircon effluent. Same on this one. Yellow needs to be zircon effluent. Orange needs to be inert zircon effluent. Great. Now here, we need, why is it making it? Here we go. Okay, zircon. And then orange, I guess, is sewage. Okay, that should be producing now. So that should be good. Okay, I think that's good. Yeah, no, I like that. Okay, now how much space does it take up if I count the whole thing? The whole entire thing. Ooh, okay, it's a little bit tall. How could I fix that? I can move this to the side, I guess, maybe. Like this over here, perhaps. And then yeah, no, because I have limited space on that side because of the way it's laid out. Be here, and then I need this to be. How far does that need to be? Okay, so this one needs to be like up here. It's a little bit unfortunate. Okay, here's the max distance it can be. Oh, it has to be in range of that too, unfortunately. I guess 5 out is the max I can go. Or actually no, it's gotta be less even. Oh, that sucks. This doesn't have to be that far out though. This can be swapped around. If I move the splitter to here instead, then that works like that. But I still need space to go there. This can be. It's gotta be there. I don't have space for it elsewhere. How far can this be from that? Here maybe? No, it has to be here. So then this has to be one closer to it. This has to be here. Okay, this works. This does work. Okay, and then that to there. Okay, that works. It's a little bit farther out than I'd like, because I would only like 3 out on the bottom, because that does actually make quite a big difference. Maybe. Okay, I know how we'll do this. Like that, and then stash. Stash. Okay, there we go. That's fixed now. 3 out on the bottom. Okay, that works. Because it needs to be 3 out on the bottom, because if I want to move this to the other one, there's only 3 space on the bottom area for it. And this is 4 still. What am I doing? What am I doing? That is not enough. I would have to, unless I move this all the way over here as well. Or maybe even further, maybe like here. Or like this. Which, I mean, that might work. It just looks hideous and horrendous and atrocious and disgusting. I mean, yeah, it does technically fit like that, though. I just don't like it in the slightest. So I can make it look better as well if I use a straight pipe to the other thing. And then the other one could just go around or whatever. Let's try that for a sec. Let's try making it just look better. Just because. It doesn't have to look better, but I kind of prefer if it did. Just a little bit. Maybe I do like the splitter there. So I feel like it just looks better. Actually, I don't know. Oh wait, I can just put the splitter here. Pipe splitter. Okay, there we go. That works. Then this can be a little closer to it. And it can't be, because it's got to be over here, actually. Oh, it's actually got to be... Oh, that's not good. That's not... Actually, you know what? You know what I think? We'll just put another pile on there. That's what I think. That works. Looks a little bit cleaner. The only thing is, I don't know if this will actually fit in the other area, considering it can only be 3 out. Yeah, I don't know if that'll work properly. Tremor protection, or rupture protection. Yeah, that is, I guess that is a thing. It doesn't get used very often though, but I guess it is a thing. I just realized this is going to waste a lot of space, because I'm not going to have it on the far right side in the first place. Unless... Hold on. Unless I just do it here instead. And they won't let me do that. I don't know. I don't know if I like this or not. I mean, yeah, it works, but like, I don't know. This part I don't like. Actually, how large is it anyway? 19 by 25. Isn't that like the same measurements as earlier? 23 by 25. Okay, so it's a little bit thinner, but in exchange it's not producing the ferrium parts or the ferrium... I'm not ferrium, the cuprium parts or the cuprium bottles. So there is that trade-off. Now I could run this around here to then start producing things, but here isn't able to, is the thing. So there is that. I just realized something. I just realized something very, very important. Something very, very important, actually. I don't need a protocol stash. Oh, this might actually... Oh, this is gonna work. This is gonna work. This is gonna work. This is gonna work. This is actually gonna work. That works. Wait, does it work? Oh, that works. That works. That does work. That definitely works. That works. That's great. That's really great that that works. I'm so glad about that. Okay, now we can do a pipe converger. I like never use these depot loaders, so I kind of forgot it existed, but they do exist. So that works. That works, and now I don't need this line over here. So now I can save a bunch of space. That works. That works. Now I don't have to... Actually, it still goes out by 4, though. Well, it looks better. Wait, actually, can I... Oh, no. Close, but not quite. Okay, it's still better, though. Still better, though. Yeah. I mean, things, I don't know if the rocks really care about the, okay, because, like, these, like, if I take this, right? Okay, so it won't fit on here. Will it? I mean, it shouldn't. See those rocks. Hold on, let me test something. Let me test something really quick. Where are...
Onward, team.
Okay, that's not what I wanted to do. Okay, if I do this... Okay, I guess we have to connect the pipe. Can I just bring it across the... Okay, so that does work. So I think that can go over the gap as long as it's not a pylon or a splitter, which means that because this doesn't go beyond the 3 limit, it should still be fine. Okay, then we can do this, move down to there. I think this is it. I think this is gonna be the working model now. Maybe I should put it sideways or something. Is this pylon needed? No, it's not. Pylon's not needed at all. Okay, let's move this. Actually stash it for a sec. Okay, and then this can be like that, maybe? Or maybe it's still better sideways, though. It'll still be a better fit like that. Okay, it's not terrible, though. Yeah, not awful. Okay, this can be Zircon. What version? What version is this? Okay, 2.2, I guess. Zircon 2.2. Save. Zircon 2.2. Okay. Now, it's still not exactly producing cuprium parts, but I might have just extra space to produce cuprium parts anyway. Which I guess is fine, because there's still the... This is still going to be outside the thing anyway. So... Sure, maybe this will have to be up one. Or maybe I will have to have it narrowed out. So it still goes right. Yeah, no, it can't be like that. Because this is past the 3. So it's gotta be up a bit. So let's do that and that. I could bridge it there, but I don't really need to. Okay, that's fine. I guess. Right. Okay, I don't really like how this is the only part that sticks out. That's not a treatment unit or whatever. But that's whatever. Okay, let's save it again after the changes. Okay, so Zircon 2.3. Alright, that's not bad. I think maybe, I don't know. It looks okay. I think it looks good. Now, I don't know how I'm gonna actually implement it though, is the thing. Because I mean, I guess, okay, hold on, let's see if I can. Okay, technically I could put it right there, just like that. And then I could probably mirror it onto either side as well, so that would... I could have my zircon production here too. That would actually work. Although, no, then these things would be in the middle after that, and it would be all weird. Unless... nah. I mean... How much space do I have here? Okay, if I move these up then it would be... Yeah, no, there's not enough space for 2 of them vertically. Horizontally, maybe. Vertically, nope. Okay, let's see. That there. Okay, so it's on like that whole thing. I think that might actually, although, actually no, because they don't fit to there. Well, if I go to here, and then, okay, this rock is the marker, maybe. I can't tell. Might be like one-off. Although that does mean that it would kind of work. And it is in line with this. So I think it would actually work. The only thing is I don't really want to do that. And also I'd need the thing to be longer too, because it would need to fit on the other side as well. Yeah, no, I think I'm just gonna shut this thing down for a bit. And I'll hold on to it, but probably not gonna have to be running because I already have the other zircon production things running, so I don't really need them to keep going. You know, I can just do this. This works fine too. Okay, I don't know why that was off, but okay, then you off. Why is that like that? Okay, whatever. That works. Does this take power? No, I don't think it does. Well, the pump does, but okay, that's fine. What I also want to do is I want to make more of these. These I want to make more of. Did I? Oh, right, no, I didn't make the other new ones. How many can I do? 30. Let's do 20. Actually, wait, do 30. Because I don't have to like replace them in areas. Because they make the energy Olivium thing just so fast. Like they get it done probably faster than anything else. Okay. Yeah, no, that's all right for now. I mean, I don't know if that's optimal. People have probably made it more optimized than I have just now, but I mean, that's what I've got. I don't know how to make blueprints. I don't really care to make them either. If anyone wants to copy it, I mean, go ahead, but yeah, no, I'm probably not going to do blueprints or anything because I don't know how, and I just don't really care that much to do it. So yeah, that's that. Here, let me see if I can get it all in one view so people can see it better. All right, I feel like that's the best I can get. All right. Actually, I guess maybe looking at it on here would be better. Oh, I can't zoom out on this though. I can scroll slowly though. You know, I feel like it looks pretty clean. Maybe this one, if I go out and around instead of the in and then around, might look a little bit cleaner, but it doesn't matter that much, to be honest. This part I'm glad I figured out I can do that, because I like that going to there instead of going to a second thing there. I feel like it looks pretty clean. See, like, this is, like, optimized, but I don't think it looks that good. Although, yeah, no, I don't think I can get it to be any better than that. But this one, I feel like at least it looks semi-clean. Not super, but a little bit. Alright, yeah, that's probably going to be all for now. I don't know if I'm going to... Probably not going to do more stuff later today, actually, because I've already done a bunch today. Probably not have that much time. Maybe tomorrow if I have time. I don't know. I do want to do the rest of the Olympus intervalo because well, because I want to. Not sure when I'm gonna do that though. Hopefully soon. I want to do that when I have time for. I guess I probably could have done it or done a little bit of it now, but I kind of want to get the rest done in one go. But I don't know if I'll be able to because I don't know how much longer it's gonna be because it is taking me a while to get through. But yeah. Maybe I could have this running as an extra zircon production. Although it would take quite a bit of shearnite away from the other stuff. Although I probably do need the batteries or whatever. You know, it's fine for now. Alright, yeah, that's... I'm gonna call it now. Not sure what I'm gonna do next. We'll see. Yeah. Alright, I'll figure it out. Because I also want to play Witch Spring again. But I do want to finish Olympus and Enfield current story before doing that. Although I might do Enfield story just another time. Because I already got the factory stuff, so I don't really care about the other stuff as much. I'll figure it out. That's gonna be all for now. Alright, thanks everybody that stopped by, and have a good one. Alright, see ya.